Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion plays the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. Daily challenge time. Kane? Oh my god, these double-digit scores are just blowing me away here. Europa was 34th yesterday, I was 163rd. I can take some pleasure in that. That was a decent score. 37th today on a Kane run that goes to Mom's foot. Interesting. Alright, so we're just starting as Kane. No more, no jacket required there. You know, we got, no seed to show off, no other items to say that we start with. Start with Loki's horns out of our first item room, which I feel like it's not controversial to say that Loki's horns is basically like starting with nothing. This is going to be a run where we're going to be pretty focused on finding a seam, just because a 35,000 point score, or whatever Europa was at, is not indicative of losing the run, or rather winning the run but being unable to continue at Mom's foot. That's just not how that goes. So there must be some kind of little secret here that we're going to endeavor to find. I also have no idea where our secret room is going to be on this floor, so we'll stay away from that. I'm hoping that we get HP, because I'm very skeptical about my ability to go to that curse room and then walk away from it and live if I do this, but I hope that we're able to do it. We'll see. The curse room I was tempted by, but maybe I'm glad I didn't do it, because we would be dead right now. In fact, we could still die on this room, although it's relatively unlikely at this point. There we go. Maybe like 2 more hits. I have faith. There we go. Mom's Pearls gives us range plus luck. This is a fucked up situation, because I could choose to pick up the Spirit Heart and then go into the curse room, but if I don't do it, we'll die. Or if I, like, don't pick it up and then just go into the curse room, we'll probably die. I think I'm going to throw my whole life on the line here. I'm going to come in here, and that's exactly what I was hoping for. I mean, it would have been better to get 2 Spirit Hearts, but getting 1 Black Heart out of it at least makes this worth it. And we got other HP back. Okay, good news. That was, a little frightening there temporarily. We'll probably try to pop the Judgment on this floor, just because if there is a deal with the devil, I'm going to be giving HP up. And if I'm giving HP up, I might as well at least use it to try to get something out of a demon judgment. Oh, you know what? Let's just use it right here, actually. That's a regular judgment. Okay. Well, I don't know what we're going to do about that, but I figured we might as well try, because that could have been a good opportunity to not only get into that boss trap room, but also take 1 less half Spirit Heart of damage going into the curse room, but obviously it didn't quite work out that way. Nod Leaf is unbreakable. They alive, damn it. It's a miracle. I still haven't seen Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. Mostly I just, you know, once or twice a week I watch some episodes of Comedy Bang Bang, and that pretty much describes my TV viewing experience on the regular here. Sure, let's try this. Maybe get money, but definitely get the card. Instead of money, we got spiders, which is not what you want for Christmas and or Chinese New Year. Tell you what, let's use Hanged Man here. We get a rune. The rune is Perthroat. That's much better. This is better than what we endeavored to get from the pots to begin with. So even though we had to pay half a Spirit Heart to make it happen, we got points in a Perthroat rune, which is my standard pub order. So I am well versed in what this is going to require. It's enough money to maybe make something on our shop worthwhile, but perhaps more interestingly, enough money to maybe get something out of that judgment too. So I'm hoping that that is the way that that'll go down, but we're not going to know for a little while here. Bomb for a bomb. If we had a bomb, I would do so. I actually thought we did. Oh, that was a bad sneeze. That was like one of those sneezes where I tried to, for whatever reason, tried to hold it in a little bit, and now every fucking bronchiole in my respiratory system hurts. That did not come out right. Should have just let it go unbridled. They alive, damn it. It's a miracle. Okay. We have a bomb. First things first, use this bomb. I know this seems a little overkill. Use this bomb to get this bomb. You never know, there could be a black market or something over there. Okay, with that now done, I would say use a bomb to get the stone chest. That gave us exactly enough money to make our shop worthwhile, but more importantly for my ego, it also gave me another bomb. So we're going to take this bomb, and we're going to blow up this series of pots right here. Give us a spider and some red hearts. So we're unlikely to make use of that. Now we can definitely make use of our shop, but again, the judgment might be more practical, but it depends. If there's like Sackboy or something like that, you know, obviously we're going to want that from our shop. So at least it's worth checking now. And we're looking for seam-based items. Well, this is an obvious one. On a daily, we're taking Pentagram and Mom's Knife. On a non-daily, I probably would take Pentagram, Mom's Knife. So, you know, don't get too big for your britches on this one. I think you probably take left hand, too. Take that. Rewind it back, or sure got the shit to make your booty go smack. And we'll take Jesus Juice along with it. Hold the Perthrow rune. Hold the rune. Love isn't always on Nicktoons. Oh. Probably Pandora's box and then head down to the next floor. Sorry, Judgment. We'll blow you up regardless. We got a little bit more work to do on this floor first, though. We're going to come up. We're going to enter this room. This room is a red chest now. The red chest is a live bomb. That was quite rude. Enemies are going to be a lot easier to kill than they used to be, though. I'll tell you that much. Damage is, well, at this point, basically should not be a problem for the rest of our run. And we can save half a Spirit Heart by using Perthrow, which I think I'm definitely going to do. Not Perthrow, sorry, the stars. What? That's not our secret room? Oh, what? No, that's not our secret room either. So I think our... Well, we have no bombs, so don't even worry about it. Just come in here. Grab... no, don't grab that yet. Come in here. We've already been there? Oh, that was dumb. At least we got out for half a Spirit Heart, but that was still very, very stupid of me. I'm not gonna lie and say there's no risk of us dying, because there's an obvious risk of us dying. Mostly I'm worried about there being, like, spikes on the ground. Looking like a fool with your spikes on the ground. Got your head turned sideways. Boom, boom, boom. Anyway. Down to the next floor. Anyway, after that American Idol reference, let's see what we got here. Hopefully an HP upgrade, honestly. Mom's lipstick. Well, we got the mom transformation. And then 2 Spirit Hearts from this room, which, is acceptable. I guess we could have Perthrowed Mom's lipstick, but I can't help but think that this is probably a situation where we want to save Perthrow for a deal with the devil. Maybe reroll the shitty deal with the devil into the shovel. I say a shitty deal with the devil, because unless we're on the mom fight, I'm not rerolling a good deal with the devil into the shovel. I see these people sometimes, and they're like, oh, I found the seam on today's daily. What you have to do is not touch Mega. And if you don't touch Mega, then you can get it. And I'm like, oh, okay. So you're telling me that on your site read of the daily, you chose to reroll Mega? You're telling me you're not playing that shit on a Smurf account in the background or something like that? I don't think so. I think there's a sharing of knowledge, or at the very least, happening there. And I'm playing it through relatively sight unseen here, at least trying to. If fucking Mathis doesn't spoil it for me. I'm completely innocent in that transaction. Okay. So I'm looking here for keys. Don't really care about the shop, care a lot about the item room, and care to a certain extent about the speed at which we find these rooms, because we would very much like to find our item room and get off of this floor by like 9 minutes. Normally I say 10, but if we're being a little faster, you know, why not endeavor to be faster, you know? It's like they said in Office Space. Are you content with doing the bare minimum? It's just meant to be a guideline. Bloody Penny is not useful for us right now, but it's hard for me to not take the left hand. I will take Fear Shot, even though I don't really want to. I don't know, man. I mean, Bloody Penny can be awesome for, like, IV bags. Basically just IV bag synergies, but we don't have IV bag. We could pretty easily get it in the future, but no guarantees. Moreover, the left hand is a lot of fun. So you know what? If this was a normal run, I'd stick with the left hand. I'm going to try to use that as my guiding principle. What would I do on a normal run? I would definitely stick with the left hand. So that's what we're going to do here. With one bomb, we can't really get anything out of this, unfortunately. So we need a bomb to drop here if we want to get that red chest. Well, just gave us a penny. That's not bad. You know, you're not going to make me feel like I'm slighted as a result of that. We'll just take our Spirit Heart, take our Blood Clot, and honestly get the fudge out of here. We may already be living in a post-seam world, but there could always be like one AWAS rune. Sometimes all it takes is one AWAS rune to get it started, and then you're living the dream. Balls of Steel's real good. Actually, HP-wise, this is beautiful. I don't know why I dodge. Like, I've actually gone through this train of thought before and come to the same conclusion, but I think it's much, much better for you to just stand still if you're far enough away that, you know, you're reasonably going to have a chance to not get hit by whatever shot comes out. Because when you move, you give yourself the chance to dodge into it, but it's so hard to get out of the habit. As a human being, you're like, oh, who's going to hit me? You can't hit what you can't see, and then we just get, you know, punked in the face, but I really didn't think he was going to get us there. Damage penalty is going to be a little bit embarrassing on this run. Yeah, especially if we just keep walking into the fire. All right, Midas Touch, Nod Leaf. What? That was even worse. Midas Touch, Nod Leaf is an awesome combination for a room like this, for example. Because you know what the real ticket here is just like endless money. If we let enemies walk into us, we can get to 99 cents super easily. I'm not going to do that on every single room because, you know... I mean, I was going to say I don't have all the time in the world, but, you know, hopefully I do. Hopefully the singularity comes about, and then I live forever, and that's pretty dope. But I'm going to save it for now to enemies that just charge into us, and hopefully we'll get the means to which to make this even better in the future. We'll do the curse room. If the whole point of having the left hand is so we get more guppy items, then, of course, going to that curse room seems advisable. Should be pretty easy for us. Ugh. Should be pretty easy for us to finagle an extra 3 cents if we really want to make our shop worthwhile. Excuse me. Lover's card. Can't do anything with it. We'll just put it down on the ground. Looking like a fool with your card on the ground. Got your hat turned side. I don't remember how the rest of the song goes, but at some point somebody's hat turned sideways. I'll tell you that much. With authority. AWAS. That's the shit right there. Okay, so we need to hold that AWAS rune. That might not be the seam, but it's the seam that we're taking. Definitely going to take the box. We're definitely going to take Temperance and just blow it up right away, because we need to stick with the AWAS rune regardless. We're definitely going to run away from Explosive Diarrhea. And if we... Oh, yeah, let's try it. We lived. Yo, that's dope. Perthrow that. Rewind it back, or sure, got the shit to make your booty go smack, and come back. Grab the AWAS rune. Now I'm not going to do the curse room. And instead, we're going to go to our shop. If we fight greed, we fight greed, but obviously I'm hoping to buy a spirit. Don't walk on the spikes. I'm hoping to buy a spirit heart. We gained some on this floor, but I think we're close. Oh, that's not greed, man. Also, that ain't Falco. Oh. There we go. Alright, we don't need the card. I would love to get Steam Sale, but I kind of did it to myself, didn't I? Not being able to get it. We totally should have stood still as well against the Frail, now that I think about it, but I was in, like, full-on Mom's Knife mode. So this is a great run damage-wise. Point-wise, we might be leaving a little bit to be desired. But I'm content with where we're at. What are we at? We were at 1.5, so now we're at 2.5. That's not so bad. Alright, a much more... Oh, my lord. A much more mobile Mom's Knife is a good thing for us. Stand still. Let them come to us. Beautiful. Oh, this is just lovely. I'd prefer it if you didn't get killed by the knife and instead you got killed by the invincibility. I thought these guys might teleport us out, so oh, fuck, they are going to teleport us out. Oh, well. We already got the consumables, I guess, but, slightly embarrassing, I suppose. I think that's our secret room. Sometimes it is. Not this time, though. That would have been a perfect opportunity for my Yoda impression. Oh my god, did you see that? Little dangerous. Wouldn't mind actually picking up a little bit of a fringe item in Converter here. Like, I think that could be really helpful for me. Just to give me like 1 red heart, ideally 2 red hearts soon. It wouldn't even give me 1 yet, but we'd all be giving each other 5s after it was over, I'll tell you that much. This feels like a secret room to me. Yeah, there we go. And it's a greed fight, which is not bad. The problem with using Midas Touch is that, in a way, Midas Touch is actually like a little bit more of an aggressive play than using Knife and Brimstone. Because with Knife and Brimstone, I can shoot an enemy and kill them from across the map. With Midas Touch, I have to wait until they're right on top of me and hope that I don't fuck up invincibility, which I think I stand a pretty good chance to not fuck it up, but sometimes I'm probably going to fuck it up. Okay, so far so good. There's a key beggar. We can give him some keys. No way I'm taking 9 lives, though. Or not, Tech 2. Tech 2, 9 lives. You know the deal. Come get a taste. Shit. I really thought it wouldn't do nothing. And I don't mean that in like a, you know, a country sort of way. I meant I thought it wouldn't do anything. Okay, take this. Forget the card. Even though it's cheap, they're just trying to sell you the shit that's not any good. Only buy the shit we need right now. 2 pills. 2 luck downgrades. Alright, sign me up. Now we should be able to go all the way to Mom's Heart as a result of AWAS, or am I wrong there? I believe that AWAS gives you, it gives you access. Well, I'm trying to think about it. You get, I don't think you get a trophy after the Womb 1. Maybe you do, though. Maybe it's just been a while since I've had a daily where I was using an AWAS rune. And as a result, I have found myself being slightly confused. But I thought that would allow us to get to Mom's Heart, and then maybe we could eke away into Shoal or something. I guess we're looking for a self-sacrifice room as well. But I've played pretty badly on today's daily, if I'm being honest. Hopefully these are one-use cards like Hierophants. Worlds? Okay. Hierophant? Beautiful. I've played pretty badly on the daily so far, and made myself a baddie, but if we just do boss rush okay, we should be able to, you know, perceive of us ranking decently here. But I'm assuming that it was so easy to get Mom's Knife and or Brimstone, and you really don't need both, but I'm assuming it was easy enough that it's probably going to be something that a lot of people are going to do. Maybe we can actually get up there with our time bonus, or lack of time penalty at least. We'll see. Okay. Stand still. Oh, that felt good. Alright, that was the quickest boss trap room we've had in a while. A little bit of cloak and dagger action there. Should have stood still here. Could have generated a lot of money. Instead, we may get hit. Okay. I mean, 25 cents with Midas Touch is a little embarrassing. I'd really like to be a cut above that right now, but that is not where we are at. Okay, yeah, just run into me. Oh, I'm charging. Okay, run into me now. But don't actually run into me. Run into me, not the knives, is what I mean to say. You're gonna touch the knives. In a way, the knives are actually, like the Loki's Horn knives are actually a bad thing for us right here. I'm going to give you my money. I trust you with it. If you give me HP, I can go play this blood bank. Black Bean is absolutely horrible. It's not worse than nothing, but it's not much better than anything. Good enough. And fast enough, perhaps more importantly. Again, another room we might be able to stay still on, but it would cause a little bit of a time discrepancy here between what I would have and what I would want. We're easily going to make boss rush, though. I mean, if you have Mom's Knife Brimstone, you're trying to make boss rush and you fail, then something's gone terribly wrong. If you're not trying to make boss rush, who cares? You know, take your sweet-ass time. But if you're trying to make boss rush, then you gotta get the lead out a little bit. Stop dilly-dallying. Pause the game when you go take a shit, you know? It's the daily. Act like you've been there before. Please, ladies and gents, act like you got some sense. Well, Contract from Below is going to be big. I'm not sure if we can really play the Blood Bank, although I might like to. Dime is good. We don't need any cards. Yeah, I think we're right on pace for this to be a pretty solid finish, but I don't want it to be over yet. Here's what I'm thinking. Here's my modest proposal for how I expect this run to go. We're gonna eat some children. That's not a joke out of nowhere. That was a joke about a modest proposal. I've never read it, but I'm familiar with it on a cultural level, I suppose. A little bit of a poser, but that's... You know, this guy, if you've really read Jonathan Swift, then what does it say on page 31? Actually, it was originally written on a manuscript that didn't have pages. It was just rolled up like a scroll, so that's a trick question, I believe. Second secret room. There's no way that's a second secret room. I don't think that's a second secret room either. Let's go. We haven't been to the right side of the map. I was really hoping there might be a special room at the end of that, but apparently not. Oh. Well, fuck the exploration bonus for like one extra room. I think we should just go do the boss rush here and, you know, enjoy the points that we're gonna get. The problem is AWAS could also on this run, it's a bit of a fucked up situation, but AWAS runes are seeded so that the first AWAS rune always gives you the same, the second AWAS rune always gives you the same, like as everybody else. It's not really where you use them in this case. Let's take Cane Being Conception. It's not really where you use them. Rather, with these runes, it's like the first one you pop is always going to be this on this run, or on this seed, I should say. Okay, now, we are in a bit of a strange situation HP-wise. I'm not going to deny that and say we're in a good situation, but there's lots of potential for great stuff to happen. Oh, that's what I was afraid of. There's lots of potential for great stuff to happen here. I mean, we really just want to get enough money to get our swag bonus as high as possible, yet still have enough HP left over to survive one more floor. And I think that the odds of that should be pretty solid. Oh my god, they farted me onto the spike side. Or maybe I just got hit by the fart. Ooh, a little close, but we got it. Oh my... Okay. Stop being bad. Start making sense. Good. Timely dodge. Timely dodge is also the name I would want if I was like a Victorian beggar in an old Charles Dickens novel. Good, 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 good. Okay, there's still the Fallen. The Fallen is actually deceptively real easy for the quality of items he can give you. Oh, got a little grimy in there. That should do it. That's a Spirit Heart waiting to happen as well. Should be at least. Should be at least, I said. It said it should... No, okay, it's only if you kill them last. I knew that at one point like 2 years ago, but apparently I thought that that had been retrofitted to not work that way. Remember that for next time. Yo, you might as well try a different attack, because just following me around is not getting the job done. I probably had enough of a window to get out of the way of that, you gotta say. Ooh, ice skating. Thank God I grew up in the frozen north, home of Steven Stamkos. Nice, nice. Okay. If you would just at all get close enough for me to hit. There we go. Ideally, I would also like to have enough HP left over to consider maybe being able to touch a self-sacrifice room on the next floor. That doesn't seem like it's going to be in the cards, if I'm being honest, though. That was a little close for comfort. We scared him, so he's jumping all willy-nilly here. Willy Vanilli told me to blame it on the rain, but if the rain, what is to blame? Forget it, it's a Bare Naked Ladies song. Canada's pop princess. Okay, we got Dad's fucking key. Yeah, let's do it. Why not? Awaz rune. Don't be a crawl space. It's not a crawl space. We're down to the next floor and alive, thankfully. Now, what the fuck are we gonna do with Dad's key? I guess, first things first, skip all rooms we don't like. Whoa! Little scary there. If we don't like a room, just bounce the hell out of it. Try to get maximum exploration bonus. Spirit Hearts are a nice bonus on top of that. Check this out. This is our Midas touch time to shine. Unless you literally just stand on the tip of the knife, which is, you know, admittedly fine by me, but a little bit of a piss off. Well, 81 cents. 99 should be easy enough. How the heck do we get almost double our points on this run? I mean, 36,000 is normally, like, where I would consider a successful chest run to end. So let's factor in, like, a couple grand for bad damage. Might even be a little bit generous to myself right now. How do you get that extra little something something? There's got to be a self-sacrifice room or another Awaz rune or something here that that gives us that edge. In a way, I'm not even, like, anxious about it, because it's... You know, there's only one way for it to happen. It's gotta be true. Don't know how we're... Oh, maybe this has something to do with it? Give me another Awaz rune in here? Those are not Awaz runes. But, you can't fight Mega Satan on these runs anyway, so honestly, we might as well take Satanic Bible. And I think I'm gonna use Satanic Bible twice. And then I'm gonna go back here and take Book of Shadows. It's close, man. It's real close. I mean that sincerely. You might be saying, well, obviously, Satanic Bible's better. Some of you might be saying, well, obviously Book of Shadows is better, but I think we take Book of Shadows for now, just so that we can maybe stack up enough HP to get a chance at a self-sacrifice room should one show up. That's really the major factor here. Okay, so take that, take that. We do need to find a self-sacrifice room or an AWAS rune here, so we're really coming up against it, which is why I'm not even going to play that curse room right now. We pretty much gotta give it our all for this self-sacrifice room, but I got a sneaking suspicion that we might just be totally screwed here, which would mean that probably Perthrow rune on a deal with the devil that we took or missed is what the secret is on this one, but oh, that was bad. Can't give up hope entirely yet. Now we can give up hope entirely. Unless the curse room contains something that changes my mind, I'm pretty sure this is going to do it. I wouldn't be surprised to see us, 500th or something. That's not too bad. I think we played relatively okay. I mean, this paid for itself to come into the room, and we got a better item out of it, but... Oh, we got Leviathan as well. So now it basically becomes, we've got one bomb. Can the second secret room solve our problems if we can even find it? And I'm thinking this is it, hopefully. It was. And it didn't solve our problems, but it gave us a few extra points. Well played, Europa. You got me on this one. There's not really much that I can do to amp this up, I think. Maybe we missed something on the last floor that actually allowed us to hold the AWAS rune. Like there was just a crawl space or a... Not a crawl space, but maybe just like a ticket to the next floor. I don't know. Stake in the boot. It's a stake in the boot. Okay, we're 470th. That's not too bad, but thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.